Hello, Canyon Ridge Riverhawks. This is Mr. Teskey with another Soaring to Success story. Today we have with us Francisco Laura, Zaid Slotin, and Jordan Christ. They are all wrestlers of the Canyon Ridge High School wrestling team, and they've had some success this year. So we want them to share their success. First, Francisco Laura, why don't you talk about the success you had in the district tournament and your experience at state wrestling?
Well, I knew that ever since the day I made varsity that I was going to work hard to make sure I kept that spot. So as soon as I made varsity, I worked my hardest in all my tournaments, placing all the way from third and up for a couple of tournaments, and then one of them I got like fourth. And then it was at districts when I knew that I had really worked for my spot, and I had some kids that I knew I could lose to, but I didn't want to, so my first match was with River, and my second match was Burley, which I lost to earlier in the season. And I went out there warming up, ready, and I just beat him. I went as hard as I can, and he didn't seem like he wanted it.
Awesome. So you were the district champion, and then how was it at state?
Well, for freshmen, it's kind of hard. Like it's very rare for a freshman to go to state. It's okay, but it's very hard for a freshman to place. I did not place, but I think it was a good experience. Because I got to wrestle some kids I've never wrestled before, and now I know what it'll be like next year.
Yeah, and you'll be much more ready for next year. So, thank you. Zaid Slotin, what can you tell us about your success at district and your experience at state?
Not really much I can tell, I guess. I was out for most of the season, so I didn't really get to wrestle a lot of the kids that I wrestled at the district tournament, but I just went out there and tried wrestling my hardest, and I made it to the finals, and I wrestled a kid that I've only beat once before, and he usually beats me, and then I beat him 12-3, and that's about it.
Awesome. So you were a district champion, and how about state? How was that pretty difficult for you?
Yes, it was. I hadn't really seen any of the kids I had wrestled before, and a lot of them were pretty good. I got pretty bad start off with wrestling like the number 2 seed, so that didn't work out very well.
You did win your first match at state. That was fun to see, and yeah, Francisco and Zaid, of course, are younger. Francisco's a freshman, as he said, and Zaid's a sophomore, so you'll have another chance to at state next year. All right, and here we have our senior, Jordan Christ. Jordan, of course, you were a district champion. Why don't you talk to us about your success at state?
I mean, it was fun, you know. I think it's pretty much like every wrestler's dream to like win state. Couldn't really have done it without my team too. Like kids like Zaid, you know, like getting all nervous, asking him questions about it, you know, and then him just giving me that stupid look, like, dude, you like have nothing to worry about. So yeah, that was good. Then back to districts. That was, you know, districts was fun too. I mean, I wrestled in the finals. A kid I've wrestled about 6 times this year. I wrestled him senior night, and I didn't really perform to my like top level. You know, kind of went into overtime with him, and then districts came along and just, you know, did my thing, pinned him in the first round. So.
Awesome, and you were very dominant at the state tournament. I think you pinned everybody, right?
Yeah, everyone besides my CUNA kid. My CUNA kid, we went all 3 rounds. But I mean, he was a tough kid. We were both like the same, you know. We were both defensive wrestlers, so I mean, we were just both, you know, just waiting for each other to do something. So.
Well, congratulations to all 3 of you. We know that Francisco and Zaid are going to work hard for next year. Jordan, what are your plans for next year?
Maybe, you know, if I get some scholarships, you know, look at them, take them for wrestling. Got a couple football ones. Might do some football, so we'll just see after summer how it goes.
All right, well, congratulations to all of you. Thank you for bringing some pride and honor to the Canyon Ridge wrestling program, and I'm sure you guys are all thankful to Coach Pearson. He did an outstanding job again this year.
Yep.